Hey everyone, it's Lissette here and welcome back to another video on my channel. For this video, I wanted to do a marble ink design. I've actually have a couple of brands of marble inks. I have Macart, I have Model 1s, but for this video, I really wanted to do a Mia Secret marble ink nail design. I've had this for a little while. And I said it a long time ago that I was going to do a set with these, so finally I'm able to get around to doing this nail design for you guys. So if you guys are not aware of what marble inks are, it's a very liquidy consistency. It's kind of like it stains the surface of the nails wherever you apply it, so it's not gel polish at all. It literally stains wherever you apply it, and then you can move it around with some alcohol. So I have yellow, orange, black, pink, purple, green, blue, and then burgundy. I got all of these from my local beauty supply store, but I will definitely link them through Amazon. On top of that, I'm going to be using this glow in the dark hard gel that I personally made with some pigment and some IBD hard gel. Once again, everything I've used in this video, I will link it below in the description box, as well as my Amazon storefront. So for this design, I'm going to be using my red iguana practice hand, and normally if you was to do a person's hands or even yourselves, you would prep the nail beds and all that good stuff, but this is just a fake hand, so I added my long stiletto tips, and I'm going to be using this red iguana brush. This is the L6 brush, and I used this a couple of times, but the brush is kind of thick, so it's not my favorite, but I'm just using this brush for this set because since this is a glow in the dark color, I just wanted to not mess up my other brushes with the glow in the dark pigment. So starting off with the pinky nail, I'm going to do a full coverage nail on the pinky as well as the index nail. When it comes to the middle nail and the ring nail, I'm going to only apply it halfway to the nail because these two nails are going to be an ombre nail. And when it comes to applying this gel, this brush was really big, and like I said, it's not my favorite brush to work with. So I did apply a wet layer, and then I took a large amount and I built up that apex when it came to the pinky and the ring. When it came to the pinky and the index nail, like I said, it was kind of challenging moving it around because the brush is so I want to say it's on a thicker side. I'm used to working with a smaller brush. So once I got it to exactly how I wanted it, I did flash cure it for 30 seconds. If I needed to apply a little more gel on top, I did so. And once I was satisfied, once again, I cured it and I moved on to the next nail. After applying all of my glow-in-the-dark hard gel color, I'm going in with some alcohol and a lint-free wipe, and I'm going to be removing that sticky layer on the surface that's left after curing. From there, I'm going to be taking Nail Addicts, the matte top coat, and I'm going to be applying this to the surface of that glow in the dark gel color. And the reason why I am doing this is because we are going to be applying the marble inks right on top. So after I apply this this matte top coat, I do cure it for a full 60 seconds. So working with these inks, it was really easy to work with, and I wanted to show you guys that you could do it in one quick swift motion. So I did design it all in a row, similar style. So I'm just taking the blue, I do a swirl, I take the pink, I do another swirl. Like, there is no rhyme or reason to it. I kind of just slapped it on, and I wanted to show you that it could be done really quick at that. So once I applied the colors, I think I only used 5 of the colors. I didn't use the yellow or that burgundy and black color. So after I just laid on the inks, as you can see, it's not really looking like much right now, but I did go ahead, I took some alcohol, and then I started just dabbing around it. If you dab too much and you apply too much alcohol, it can start to get very muddy, so you don't want to play with it too much. I just did it enough to where it kind of started to look more of like a pastel design. I didn't want it too bright. And if I felt like I needed more color in certain places, it was really easy for me to just add that color in and then just start dabbing away with a little bit of alcohol. So like I said, I didn't do too much because I didn't want it to turn muddy, like a brown color. You know, you have all these colors on top and you don't want to mess it up. So I was real cautious on how much of that alcohol I was using. From there, I'm going to take Mia Secret's Forma Gel in Cover Blush, and this is what I'm going to use for the ombre. I'm going to take a small amount first and just lay it where I want it to go, and then I take a large amount and build up that product and blend it downwards. When I'm happy with the transition, I do flash cure it, and I do add more if I feel I need it to have a little more color on top. I do this in layers. I think I did this in like 2 sections, and then after I do that, I go on to the middle nail and I continue the same process. Now I'm taking Mia Secret's Forma Gel in the clear builder gel, and this is where I'm going to start encapsulating. When it came to the 2 middle nails, which is the middle and that ring finger, I am going to focus more on the apex versus the pinky nail and then the index nail, because that already has a good amount of product on it. And once again, once I do one nail, I do flash cure it and move on to the next nail. I did go ahead and clean off the surface with some alcohol and a lint-free wipe. Now I'm going in with my 80/80 hand file, and this is where I start filing the sidewalls and the free edge. I do go over the surface a little bit just to debulk it somewhat, but I didn't do too much because this 80/80 is a it's a very rough grit, and I didn't want to leave too many scratches on these nails. But after I do all of the nails, I do go ahead and take out my fine taper drill bit, and I'm going to use this at 13,000 RPM, and this is where I start focusing around that cuticle area as well as the body of the nail, just really trying to refine it and bring back that stiletto shape. After that, I did go ahead and remove the dust off of these nails. Now I'm going to go ahead and use Makart's Rhinestone Thick Glue, and I'm just going to add a small amount to the ring finger as well as the middle nail. And I'm just going to add 2 AB crystals on each one, a small one and a big one. And then I do go in with some caviar beads, some silver caviar beads. And after placing them, I do cure it for 30 seconds. From there, I'm gonna go in with Nail Addict's top coat, and I'm going to coat all of the nails and do a final cure for 60 seconds. And this is what they look like. I'm really happy with how these came out. The marble, I think, came out really good, and I love all of the colors that show through, and it's very subtle, but there's so much little detail of the marble that you can see. And this is what it looks like when it glows in the dark. So like I said, I am really happy with how this set came out. Let me know what you guys think and if you would try it. As always, thank you everyone for taking time out to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media accounts, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.